This will be a review of the Walther P99 Compact in 9mm. First, we're going to make sure that it's empty. Magazine is empty, and the gun itself is empty, and the other magazine I have here is empty also. All right, so I just did a review not too long ago of the Walther P99 full size and of the Walther P99C in the same review, but for this review I wanted to specifically focus on just the Walther P99C because I feel that this is one of the single most overlooked concealment handguns out on the market now. So this gun is exactly the same thing as the Walther P99 full size, only it is shorter and smaller when it comes to the height and to the length. So briefly, I will show you them side by side. Here's the Walther P99 full size, and you'll see the size difference here. So here's the height difference here. And then when it comes to the length of the slides, you'll see that the P99 Compact is a little bit shorter. So yeah, that's what they look like side by side. So the Walther P99 full size originally came out in the year 1996, and it was heavily modified in the year 2004 to make it look like what it looks like now. The first generation P99s definitely did not look exactly like this one. And then the Walther P99 Compact came out in the year 2005, I think. And as far as I know, they are only making these in very limited runs now, basically meaning that once every few years they make a batch of them and they ship them in, and then when those guns are sold out, then they're basically sold out up until the next batch. So that's how that works. And you'll see here it says Walther Arms, Fort Smith, Arkansas, and made in Germany right here. And you also know that it is Walther made because of the antler that's right there. So yeah, so this gun, the Walther P99C, has become my main concealment handgun, mainly because it is such a good size. It's such a very concealable size, and it's super easy to conceal, and yet it offers you 10 rounds of ammo in the flush fitting magazine. So you have this magazine here that has a finger rest on it, and then it also ships with a magazine here that does not have that, and your small finger, your little finger here, falls off the edge without that. So I definitely like having the magazine with the longer rest on it. However, the magazine with the finger rest does not carry more rounds than this magazine here, and that's because it's technically hollowed out here, but they're basically the same exact magazine. Also, this is super awesome, is the Walther P99C will accept the full-size magazines. So here's the full-size mag, and it fits just like such, and it operates just fine. I have shot these full-size magazines through it without having like any issues, and the full-size magazines will carry either 15 or 16 rounds depending upon the magazine, and this one happens to be a 15 shot, as you can see here, 15. So what's super awesome about this is that when you are going to conceal carry this handgun, you can have the shorter magazine in it, but then you can also have a full-size magazine as your extra mag. And if you want to conceal carry both the C and the full size on you at once, by having a full-size magazine on you, you have a magazine that can be used to reload either of them. And so that's super awesome also. Here it is one more time with the full-size mag in it. You can just hold it like that. And it does feel kind of odd here, but oh well, it is what it is. All right, so the Walther P99 series as a whole is incredibly unique because of the firing system. So this gun is not a hammer-fired handgun. Because it's a striker-fired handgun, and even so, it's a double action, single action. So here it is empty, and so your first shot, and notice there is no red indicator back here, is long and heavy. The gun's gonna cycle, and now we are in a short and lightweight single action, and there is a red indicator back here, and when you shoot it again, it remains in the single action. And then if you want to put the gun back into double action, there's a lever thing up here. Push down on this and watch this. The red indicator leaves, and now the gun is back into double action. So it's a very unique system, but the real reason why this system is so unique is because of an extra mode called the AS mode. And what this mode is here is when the gun is in double action, take your slide and cock it back just a little bit, and now you'll see a red indicator here, but the gun is still in the double action. This is what is called the AS mode, and basically it means that even though it seems like it's in a double action mode, it's actually now super lightweight. Now I know that it's not going to show up very well, but I can assure you it is significantly lighter than a double action. Okay, so yeah, so that is a very unique system, and the reason why you want to have it in the AS mode when you are carrying this gun around is because it's a lot safer to have it in the AS mode versus single action. When if anything were to get in here, it could super easily shoot like on its own. At the same time though, you don't necessarily want to have the double action as your first shot because, like I said, it's very long and very heavy. So when I conceal this handgun, I carry it in the AS mode. And so the holster I use, Galco Summer Comfort, and the gun fits nicely in here. This is a leather holster with these loops here, which I definitely like having on and inside the waistband. Fits very nicely here, and of course this holster will also work with the full size. Works very nicely in here, like you can see. So it's super awesome that I have this inside the waistband holster that will work with either of them. Overall, the Walther P99 Compact has become, usually it's become my main concealment handgun. I do have like either handguns for concealment also. For instance, sometimes I will use this one here, the full size, even though it is a lot larger. I will conceal this one often. Another one I have is the Smith & Wesson 442. It is empty, and this is the one without the safety lock. And you'll see here, The 442 and the Walther P99 Compact are about the same size. I mean, the P99 Compact is a little bit larger, but not by a whole lot. And in terms of width, they're actually about the same because of the cylinder. But the thing is, though, the Walther P99 Compact holds either 10 shots or 15 or 16. Okay. Whereas the Smith & Wesson 442 only holds 5. So, to me, the Walther P99 Compact is a better gun to use for concealment. Now, I like the 442 also, and I use it a lot, but given the options, if I could only have one, I would select the Walther P99C. Another one I have is this gun, the Walther PPKS in 380. This is probably Walther's most well-known handgun. And this gun is super awesome. It feels amazing in the hand, even though it's like an older gun. But again, the Walther P99 Compact is a better carry gun, I think. You'll see here the P99 Compact is a little bit thicker, but not a whole lot. And in terms of height, it's actually shorter, I think. And it's definitely shorter when you switch to this magazine here. And you'll see here, here they are side by side. And let me put it this way actually. The P99 Compact is just a little bit shorter. And again, the Walther P99 Compact holds 10 shots in it, and the Walther PPKS only holds 7. And it's also a 380, okay, which is not as good to have as a 9mm. So again, I like this a lot. I do like the Walther PPKS a lot, but given the option, I would rather use the Walther P99C. So guys, that's basically it on the Walther P99C. The only thing about this gun that I hate are the sights from the factory. They're not well made, like at all. On another Walther I had, which had the same sights, the front sight actually fell off on it. So on the Walther P99 full size, I switched to these Meprolite sights, which are much more rugged. And soon I will be having these same sights on this gun here. So they will basically be a matching set with the same sights and like everything. But guys, that's going to wrap it up on the Walther P99C. This is an excellent handgun that is super easy to conceal carry. It has a very unique system, and I've also never had a malfunction with it either. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.